this in focus. Yes. What's up? How y'all doing today? I got 6 slings and we're gonna get right into it. You've probably seen these slings in other videos that I've done. I pretty much have done reviews on all of these slings right here, but you'll recognize this one. This is one of my favorites. Out of all of the slings that are out there in the world, the Green Room 136 Metro Manga Prime Edition has got to be one of my favorites. And the reason why is its capacity space. I love it, 9 liters. We're not gonna do a whole lot of specs since we got 6 of these to run through. I wanna show you the major kind of functions of these bags, but yeah, this is one of my favorites. You can see you got your little Velcro patch down here. I just want to like go ahead and jump right in, right? You got your connection points right here. On the Prime editions, you get a choice of X-Pack materials. This one is made out of VX42. And you might be saying, well, what's the difference? I always hear the difference between VX42 and VX21. Just think about 21 times 2, right? And that's a little bit thicker of a fabric that you're going to have on the outside of this bag compared to a VX21. And it does give the bag a little bit more stability. On this particular bag, there's actually 3 sections, lots of organization. This bag is very versatile. So for your creators, people that do videography, or you want to carry a tablet, maybe you're just a camera guy and you want to carry your camera all the time, this is the bag for you, right? So we'll start here in the front. We're going to make this simple. All right, we're going to start here in the front. So you have this big open section and you have some organization. You see the interior lining in here. Green Room 136 makes some of the best bags, period, right? Because they use the high quality exterior, high quality interior. 420D interior in this bag. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 separate sections. They're larger. You could fit like a notebook in here. Field notes will fit in these 2 sections over here. Then you have 2 larger kind of pen slots over here. And then you have a D-ring. And there I just have, EDC light, Lumitop EDC tool. And this is the Spyderco Chaparral. Spyderco Chaparral? Spyderco Spidey Chef. What's wrong with you today? So yeah, that's a great knife. Been that way for a really long time. Actually, I kind of converted that to my fishing knife. So I take that with me fishing a lot. And I love the size of these pockets, and the height of the bag allows you to put, some taller items inside of these pockets. And then you have this extra dimension up front where you can even slide in like an extra EDC organizer if you wanted to do that. And like a lot of space right there in the front. Since we're stood the bag up now, let's go into the main section. I want to kind of talk about what I was saying as far as your creators, right? So you open it up. Oh, I was about to slip over this. Large number 10 YKK zips on here. You see I got the paracord pulls. When you get the bag from Green Room 136, it's going to make a lot of noise, right? But if you paracord down the zipper pulls, whatever, choose your favorite paracord wrap, you can kind of silence that whole thing. You see the big orange interior or yellow or gold, whatever you want to say it is. It is a bright, high visibility interior, and I like it a lot. So in here, this is the camera cube in here. And this is a great camera cube, not to be slept on, because actually this fits really well inside of a backpack. And it's very capable. You got some slip pockets on the outside, all the way around. Slip pockets here, slip pockets. Oh, this is a zipper pocket in the front. I misspoke. But yeah, this big zipper pocket here in the front. And then you also have another one on this side as well. So let me get inside of this camera cube that you can pick up from Green Room 136. This is enough space on this side to put my camera body, and then on the other side I have a what lens is this? This is, gotta turn it around, 24 to 70 L series lens. Yep, and that goes in there. And this is a nice little travel setup. It's padded all around, so I don't mind kind of throwing it around. But great camera cube. This is the small one. And what the small camera cube in Green Room 136 allows you to do is to keep a little bit more inside of your bag. You can see I have a water bottle in there, small little Yeti, no water, but yeah, small little Yeti. And inside the interior, you have 3 pockets. 2 dump pockets where I found it's perfect for these Kafaru pull-out pouches. Usually I have it loaded up, one with hand cream, lotion, kind of like my everyday, hygiene stuff. And then I have like a boo-boo kit in the other one. And so I tell it by the paracord. Like the orange is usually my hygiene stuff. And then the red tab is going to be my first aid stuff. That's what I usually do. But I have my first aid stuff in another bag right now. So in the back, you have like a place where you can put like notebook, something like that, maybe even a tablet. Huge amount of space in the interior of this bag though. So we'll put this camera cube back in the interior, and then we'll put the water bottle over here on the side and zip it up. And then the third and final pocket inside of this bag is a tablet, dedicated tablet sleeve that is corduroy lined. I have a 12-inch Apple tablet in there. It's iPad. They don't call it an Apple tablet. It's an iPad, right? 12 inches. And it barely fits in there, right? Barely fits. It's right at the zipper line. And if my wife knew I was doing this to her iPad, she'd probably kill me. But she's not here right now. So I'm going to zip this thing up, and even though it's super tight. So no case, just the iPad, naked as hell, inside of that tablet sleeve. So I would probably go for something a little bit smaller. Great grab handle on this sling bag. Feels really good. And they did upgrade this. I've had a couple of iterations of the Metro Monger, and I never noticed that they had upgraded the grab handle at one point. So this is a nice little seatbelt webbing that they've added to the grab handle. So that's really useful. So many slings don't have a grab handle. Stop doing that. Add a grab handle to it. All right, the game changer right here is the shoulder strap. This is the second most comfortable shoulder strap, only to be second by Defy. Defy has a better shoulder strap, and I've just recently kind of discovered that, like over the wintertime, I was like, damn, Defy their shoulder strap is nice. This one is nice. It is super comfortable. Don't take any shame in second. This is awesome. But yeah, you got your plastic Cobra buckle on this. The Prime editions come with a Cobra buckle. Super wide. It's probably like 4 inches. You have places right here on the pad itself where you can, hook in extra items. Very easy to adjust and lock in. Super nice. Got a padded and ventilated back panel. But, I don't necessarily worry about that on sling bags because I can just move it around. You do have compression straps on the bottom of this sling, so if you want to compress the load. On the side, you have some molly loops, and they've gone to seatbelt webbing on the molly loops as well, so those are nice. Man, the Green Room 136 Metro Monger Prime Edition, I love it. It's 9 liters. It's a good size. Like, it's bordering on the line of, should I carry a sling or should I carry a backpack? But if you're carrying these tech items, I understand you want a larger sling. You like this larger sling. I like larger slings too. That's why you're going to see mostly larger slings in this goddamn video. So, let's go to the next one. Number 2 on our list has actually this one they don't make anymore, and it's a damn shame they don't make it anymore. This is a Topo Designs hip pack, and you can still catch them on the secondary market for the low. So if you're looking around, you're like, George, why are you pulling out that old ass sling, bro? Listen, this is made out of Cordura. There was a time way back in the day where Topo Designs had some of the best materials out. I don't know about their new stuff, right? I don't know about it. I don't know what they're doing. But They used to be some of the best materials. Even if I was kind of hard on them back in the day. I used to be hard on Topo designs, but they actually make some really good stuff back in the day. So you got the pig snouts. Guys didn't know what those were. That's where you could hook in some lashing points. Topo designs branding right front and center in your face. It's made out of 1000D Cordura, and that's the difference, right? So I don't see them making a lot of 1000D Cordura stuff anymore, and I really like that fabric because it's proven, right? If you're going to battle, you're going in the urban jungle, you want something proven. It ain't that serious. I'm just joking. Listen, these zippers, large number 10 YKK zips, and they are smooth, even though I look like I'm struggling right now to pull them. They are smooth. That's just me trying to get them around, but yeah. They are super smooth. I like the look of this. The design of this is super simple. The bag is super simple, right? One thing I liked about this bag and why I kind of picked it out is because it's got a grab handle on the back. Thank you, Topo Designs back in the day. That whole staff is probably switched over by now, but still, thank you. Compression straps on the bottom. This one's actually pretty damn simple, right? You can wear this as a fanny pack. I think more like the Green Room 136 Metro Monger is sling only, right? You can take this big sling and put it around your waist and wear it as a fanny pack. I'm thinking, I couldn't find the specs, but I'm thinking this is close to 7 liters. It's pretty damn big. But what they did is they put a nice little buckle on it that you can turn it into a sling. It's got this quick release function right here. So what I do is kind of run it up on one side, and then I use this as my adjustability to kind of tighten the sling down. And it works super well, actually. So no pad on this one, but the seatbelt webbing is comfortable. It's like 2 inches wide. It's nice. Topo Designs, bring it back, bro. Bring it back. I mean, bring back some of the stuff that you used to do really well, man. This was probably one of those things that was like, people really slept on it. You know, sling bags, when that happened, I don't know when it was, but when these came out, I don't know how popular sling bags were, but they popular now. And I was able to find this one on the secondary. High-vis interior lining. I think this is like a 210D ripstop inside or nylon lining. I don't know if it's ripstop. But yeah, so inside you got a lot of space. Like I said, this thing is I'm using my measurements, measurements, and I'm thinking this is close to 7 liters, right? So I found these little pouches on Amazon. Yeah, this is how I organize. Right, they're super cheap. I'm gonna leave them down in the description if you want to check them out. You can label them up yourself, but that's the med kit, and the other one is stuff. Obviously, I labeled it stuff. And that's what it is. Inside, I have my little Yeti Rambler in there. I'm liking this thing. I stop at the little gas station, put my coffee in it, or, you know, if my wife get up and make me some coffee, which is rare. It's rare. Garage Build Gear Mightier pouch. So I like the pouches that are a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Everybody likes it a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you still got your hook and loop where you can put your REs, your patches. I call them patches. Yeah. Fed up. This but this is tight. I know there's probably 1,000 reviews online on this, but this came up and I was like, I'm gonna snag that thing. Anyway, back to this sling pack. You can see how much space is in there. Huge. Organization, simple. One pocket in the bag. One pocket in the back, right? So this is right here, wallet. That's what you need to go, that needs to go right there. Wallet. Wallet keys go in here, zip it up. All the other stuff, camera, whatever, jacket. You could do a whole bunch of stuff in this one. Jacket, camera, you know, organize how you want. You could put, you know, cap 2, cap 1 in there if you need some serious organization, or you could be like me and just kind of, well, you could just throw everything in there, or you could be like me and do pouch it up. But oh yeah, we gotta put that back in there, pouch it up. But I like this one. I'm sad this one is gone off the market. Topo Designs, get your stuff together, man. Bring this thing back. They call it the hip pack, and the liter size is a mystery, but definitely tight. Definitely like it a lot. This one, the next one, is one I just did a review on. This is for my fancy motherfuckers. Yeah, fancy. This one is for the fancy folks. You know, when you want to get dressed up a little bit. The Defy Recon Mini is, yes, very expensive, but very freaking nice. I like it a lot. Cobra buckles on the outside. We're looking at Horween leather, guys. We've moved away from the nylon. We're not in a nylon country anymore, nor are we talking about nylon prices. This one right here is actually, they rate it as 4 liters. I'm doing this in my order because I actually have all of the bags. I can see exactly what size each one of them is. So I'm doing it in order, not the spec order, because we would be out of whack if we did it that way. All right, so what I like about this thing, nice grab handle on the top. You got to grab the Mr. Gripper. It's an extra couple of dollars, but it's nice. All right, Cobra buckles in the front, heavy duty. I haven't seen anything on the market that resembles this at all. This is a very nice sling bag. You undo it and you get some organization right up front here, right? They got 2 pockets. Well, actually it's 4 pockets. These little looping belts right here, these are pockets as well, but I actually stick my wallet in there. That's perfect for a minimal size wallet. And then in the interior, you have like these 2 pockets right here where I put these 18-ounce wax canvas pouches. There's one for my medical and one for my hand cream and stuff, like my chapstick. Guys, my lips are super, they get ashy, y'all. I don't know what the hell. So I like to keep them moisturized. I'm not trying to be cool. I just need to keep them moisturized. This is the other pouch that I like. And another damn thing that they discontinue, Alpaca Gear. We need to have a heart-to-heart. Alpaca Gear. This is the admin pouch from Alpaca. This is VX21. Super nice, right? I like a larger pouch. You know, you can put a full-size pen in these pouches. You could put a full-size knife. Nice size flashlight. Then I looked up on the website, Alpaca Gear says, oh, you know what? We're not selling that no more. Come on, man. All right, so you can stick a tablet back here. You know, it's nice and cavernous. But I think the iPad mini is probably the biggest you're going to get. I was like, oh yeah, it's cavernous, but the iPad mini is the biggest thing you can put in there. Unfortunately, anything bigger is not going to fit. So you do have a keychain dongle down here. The 5, we got to talk about making your lanyards just a little bit longer. So you can barely make that out. It's down there. It's metal. It's nice, but it's short as hell. On the back of this thing, you do have like a slip pocket where you can slide in maybe some magazines, a small magazine. I have my pulp off leather notebook that slides back there. You could put the iPad mini on the outside. Just look at the dimensions because, yeah, man, this, if you're looking for this to like carry something very large, bro, you're going to be disappointed. If you want something small, you will like it. And the weight. We will talk about the weight on these because the weight is significant. Just for the size, I think this thing weighs out to be like close to 3 pounds for how, you know, for the size of this. It's only 4 liters, but it's 3 pounds. So, you know, some people get their, you know, little panties in a tussle about weight. So, you know, you gotta put that out there. The shoulder strap on Defy bags. Number 1, far as comfort, it's easy, right? This is close to 5 inches wide. I don't see no other sling packs out on the market that have a 5-inch wide shoulder strap, and it's padded up really well. Defy metal hardware on the connection points down here, super nice. And you got the Cobra buckle for your adjuster as well. You got this loop right here, or this D-ring, that is your adjustment. And then you kind of cinch it, all your extra strap up here on this keeper. Super comfortable, super nice. I like this a lot. If I get a little fancy, y'all, not that fancy. You know what I'm talking about. You know, I get dressed up and go out with the wife. I'm not, hey. All right, so yes, Horween leather, I like it a lot. Definitely Defy, definitely a good look. Love it, Mr. Gripper. All right, let's get to the next one. The next one to the next one. This is one I haven't reviewed before, but it's been in my stable. it's been in my stable. This is the Evergoods Mountain Hit Pack, or MHP. Everything with Evergoods has an acronym, and I gotta love them, guys. On the outside, we're looking at a 420D high tenacity nylon 6. It's the fabric I like. Evergoods, give me the fabric I like. This is it right here. So I like this a lot. It's super durable, super rough and tough. I've had this one since 2001. Damn, and I never did a review on it. That's a shame. You have your square 2x2 patch that Evergoods does. Subtle branding with just a slash. It's kind of like a sailing, or a scuba diving flag. I think the cross goes the other way on the scuba diving flag, but very similar to that, you know? Man down. Got compression straps on the side there to kind of push this first section in. You got 2 sections on this pack, right? This pack, they listed at 3.5 liters. Bro, this thing is closer to 4. 100. This is close to the 4 liters. It's gotta be. Because like I said, I just showed you the Defy. Let me pull it back. I showed you the Defy. The Defy says their thing is 4 liters. This thing is almost as big as the Defy. The MHP is definitely big as the Defy Mini Recon. How? I need to get on my mathematics and start calculating these these volumes for these guys out here. But this thing is big. So you could put this around your waist, but I would advise against it. I would sling this thing, and I have slinged this thing for years. So, in there, sunglasses, full set of headphones, Sony XM4s, and then you have just like a cavernous space back here in the back. Got the wet wipes for my son in his face. Because every time I look up, I'm like, what's all that crust around your face? Come here. So I got to wipe his face off all the time. So I got to have a whole pack of wipes just for him. But I really like this sling because of its size. A lot of versatility. You could do, you could throw like larger items like I've thrown it in there. Or you could pouch it up. Find some pouches that you like. Or, I think umbrella, and when I think about this space, as far as everyday carry, umbrella would be a really good option along with all your other everyday carry items. This wants to jump out and act stupid because it's on camera, and of course, once it gets on camera, it wants to act up. But anyway, so this section back here is the organization part, of the Evergoods Mountain Hip Pack. And so what you have is you have 2 pockets in the back here, big enough for field notes. You can put the field notes in either one side. And I have like just a bandana on there. And then you have space. Somebody's in the EDC over Evergoods because they have a perfectly sized spot over here for a knife or a flashlight. And then this space is a little bit wider. I have in there just a brass flashlight. And then I have a Spyderco Little Native. That's super sick. Mainly because it's got the compression lock on it from Spyderco, and it's so small, like that for everyday carry. Then over here, key clip, key lanyard, metal clip, like it. Nice size in there. Good amount of space. I actually like that a lot. The shoulder strap on this bag it's special, but it's not special, right? It's special because I like the nylon. It's just a regular nylon piece of webbing, but the way that they did it is they put the adjusters at the end. So when you sling it, you don't have that buckle in your sternum. And then it's like off to the side and you can adjust it if you like carrying on your left or you're carrying on your right. Nice web management right here, or strap management on the ends that they did on this sling pack. And then also, this has the nicest venting on a sling pack that I own, right? The Evergoods Mountain Hip Pack. It's super simple. Like, they took all of the good things that I've seen in Evergoods packs and stuck it in this sling. And it's nice. Super nice. Super minimal. Black is my favorite color. And they've done it up right. I love the number 10 YKK zips and the zipper pulls on these things. Very simple. Like this a lot, man. Evergoods did a good job on that. I'm sure they sold 1,000 of them. All right, so what's the next one we're going to talk about? It's the VanQuest. VanQuest is crazy. VanQuest out here is crazy. This is the VanQuest Dendrite, large version, which they put at 3.8 liters, right? You see why I say I gotta get my math together? Because look at this. Look at this. This is a VanQuest Dendrite right here, and this is the Evergoods MHP. So you can definitely see that the VanQuest is smaller, right? But somehow the Evergoods bag is 3.5. This is 3.8. I don't know how they working that out. Somebody's wrong. Anyway, so I thought math was like kind of a universal thing. Everybody kind of got it right, and we all agreed on numbers, but obviously not, right? Let me zoom in a little bit since this one is a little bit smaller. So what I like on this sling pack is got to be the organization. VanQuest does such a good job with their organization in their slings and in their backpacks. Yes. On the outside, we have VanQuest's 400 tweet urban nylon blend. Don't know. That's kind of like proprietary, right? It's got a PU coating, so it's going to do water repellents really well. Nice leather patch on the outside. Very simple. I love the Spartan zipper pulls on the outside. I always got to do that because, 300. That's one of my favorites. So anyway, and there's some hauls. But yeah, you can see that bright high-vis interior lining. Yeah, it's nice. I like this a lot. So let's go into the main section. One thing that I will say about this VanQuest Dendrite is the way that VanQuest set this up. It's very easy to get inside of it, right? I like that part of it. And the reason why I'm saying that, you got lockable YKK zips right here. But anyway, when you get down on the sides, you pull it all the way down. It opens up wide, so you can really get inside and see what's going on. VanQuest has some of the best mesh. So you have some see-through mesh right here. You have a nice keychain lanyard. And then I just laid this word notebook over here. These two pockets in the interior, I don't know about those two pockets. I never seem to use those two pockets. What I usually get to is this Velcro panel in the back. It's like sticky admin pouches back here. Panels back here. And the back is, I got a Muji pen. And then I got a Sharpie, large Sharpie. That is the American Lawman by Cold Steel. One of the best, very best folding knives that you can probably buy right now for the price. And then in the back, you can take this off, right? And you have this like loop in the back. You have two little loops up here where you can actually move that keychain lanyard if you want. Is it two or is it just one? I think it's just one. There's one right there, right? So you can move that from over here to over here if you want. But yeah, man, that thing is excellent. As far as the organization, you can do what you want. You can use this. They make a smaller panel that maybe you just want to put the knife and a flashlight back there and use the pockets for something else. You can do that, right? So let's go inside of this pouch on this side. I didn't open this up. So in there, my never failed me. Nightcore Carbo. Check that thing out, man. 10,000 milliamps. Look how small that is. Crazy. Freaking ridiculous. And that's been out for a while now, like maybe a year or two. And this combination between the Rolling Square 6-in-1 and the Carbo, I got all the tech I need right here. This is my tech kit. That's all I need, bro. So, and my phone, of course. But yeah, the days of carrying multiple cords, gone, right? Don't need all those cords anymore. I think the one thing I would say about this, right, is I don't know if these pockets are necessary. I don't know if these pockets are necessary, VanQuest. I don't know. It might be cleaner just to take this section out, right? So you could just utilize that whole back panel. But great amount of space because it is close to 4 liters. I like it. I like this sling bag a lot. And it's been out for a while. I've used it a lot. So In the back, you do have one little pocket in the back here, and you can open it up. Another high vis. I like that. Nice zipper pull in the back. They put these VanQuest Spartan zipper pulls all over. Let's talk about the strap. It's not padded. That's one thing. I mean, it's okay. You know, like I like a padded strap, but I don't have to have a padded strap. But I like a padded strap, right? Now, this is like a seatbelt webbing. One thing that they did do that I like is that they pulled that buckle over to one side. See how far it is from the bag on this side? It's not that far. So once you sling it, you can actually adjust it like kind of down by your side. So that's pretty damn tight. And they also did some nice strap management with the Velcro ties down here. This is a nice sling. Nice sling. It's been out for a while. Maybe time for a refresh, but VanQuest never lets me down. It never fails me, and they always make some great products. Very nice sling bag by VanQuest. All right, let's talk about this last one right here. This is from North Street. This is the North Street Pioneer 12 hip pack. Very, very unique pack. It's got some party tricks in it, right? So what you're looking at on the outside is a 1000D Cordura. I like that. I was just kind of looking online and I was like, 1000D Cordura hip pack. Let me check them out, right? So in the front here, you have a pocket. They use YKK zips. They got high vis interior lining. Got my alligator wallet in there. I haven't used that wallet in a while. And I got my headlamp in there. So just to give you an idea of what you can fit in there. It's no organization in that pocket, but I wanted to show you. So as we get into the main section, you'll see these compression straps. These compression straps serve two functions, right? They actually compress the load, right? Make this pack a little smaller, right? By just pulling them. But they also hold this pack together. And when I say that is because if you unzip these zippers right here, you can lay this whole sling down like this, clamshell, right? So I have field notes. Actually, it's field book because it's a knockoff, right? Field book because it's a knockoff. Amazon, stop it with the knockoffs, all right? So you got a pen slot here, a pen slot here. This is almost big enough for a knife. And then you got a pen slot here, and then you have two sections down at the end where I think a field book can fit in, or field notes if you got a little bit more money than me. Field notes can fit at the end. So on there I put my Benchmade bug out. This is the carbon fiber bougie edition, right? S90V still, super nice. I mean, you can get the regular one, man. Regular one is fine. All right, so in the back here, you do have some extra organization. Two pockets back here in the back. I like those a lot. I like the high vis interior chartreuse, taking me back to my fishing roots. All right, man. It's almost like a lure I would throw. It's the same color. You're going to be able to see everything in this. So on the other side of this sling pack, you got a playground. Basically, that's what I call it, because you can put whatever you want. You got some REs you want to put in there. You got some pouches you want to put in there. You can do all of that right there. And it's got a party trick. This is the party trick I was talking about. This zipper down here leads you into that front compartment. Right? You're like, what? What? Hip Hop Dalmatians like, what? What? You can't even see me, right? Anyway, so some of y'all gonna get that, some of y'all not. But yeah, Hip Hop Dalmatians, look them up. Anyway, so in there is that same alligator wallet. And then in the back, you'll have that same alligator wallet. So yeah, same pocket right there. But I like the ability to kind of load my stuff. Like I lay this out, I load my bag up for the day, and I don't have to go anywhere. I just load everything up where I want it to be. I like that a lot, man. Anyway, so we'll zip this up, and we'll talk about the back. When I first saw this back in the sling strap, I was like, don't know about that. But I actually, over time, I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Because it's detachable. So you can use this as like your tech or EDC pouch, put it in your backpack, take the shoulder strap off, or sling strap off, and put it in your backpack, and now you got your kind of your carry. And then once you want to separate things from your backpack, you put the sling strap back on, and then you're good to go to sling. Nice handle. Come on, other companies. We need handles on our stuff. You know, like I have a sling pack and I'm like reaching for it at the top, reaching for it, and there's no handle, right? Simple. Regular piece of nylon webbing that they put in there so you can carry your stuff when you leave your vehicle. Love it. The North Street Pioneer. Excellent sling pack. Let's bring them all back in. Let's bring them all back in. like you're in kindergarten. Let's bring them all back to the stage. Evergoods Mountain Hip Pack. Defy Mini Recon. Right there. Probably the most expensive out of all of them. All right. The Topo Designs Hip Pack. Right? Can't find it. Look on eBay, right? I think they sell for like 40, 50 bucks. That's where they at right now. VanQuest Dendrite, another tight one. Put that one in the front. Nice. I like that. It's smaller than pretty much all of these, but still a good size. And the big mama, the big boy, right? Is the Green Room 136 Metro Monger in VX42. I told y'all my sling game is deep, y'all. It's super deep. Now we got to decide on what we're going to do with all these sling packs. But yeah, I like each and every one of these. I probably, out of this set, you know, I probably lean a real heavy towards the Defy one, right? Of course, it's the most expensive one, but I really like this, you know, for dressing up if I'm going into the city and stuff. And then I also like the Evergoods. The Evergoods